Hey there, SQ19 here, and welcome to another episode of Rust and Fiat. In this episode I'm going to try to replace this fender. This pretty much this whole quarter panel. Now actually I will not be replacing the whole thing. I'll probably, well, my original plan was to cut it in the middle of here, go right through this and just replace the lower half, because first of all this is for a newer model. It's got bigger opening. This one has got still the smaller openings, so that would have to be changed because I like the smaller ones better. So, but the problem is this stamping, this aftermarket panel, this hole is about 1.5–2 millimeters larger, which is not the biggest problem. But come on, stop blinking. But this hole, there's a lip here. Just a small lip there, and I want to retain that, so I'll probably cut it in here and then go like this and along, somewhere along this body line. We'll see how it fits, because I mean the main reason why I'm replacing this panel is you can see it's beat up and everything. I've repaired it years ago, which is not very well, but not very good repairs. But the main problem is this crease right here. I want to get that out of there, so yeah, let's get to work. Alright, so this is where we're at. I didn't check my camera, so well, it records only like 16 or 17 minutes before it shuts off. But yeah, you can see the previous repairs I've done all those years ago when I first started on this car. I mean, it would be kind of okay now. There's a hole, but it doesn't matter. That it's gonna go outside. on this. Yeah, it's well, I didn't know anything about body work back then, so it was okay for what it was, and it would get it back on the road legally, because well, there would be no holes. And you wouldn't be able to see it from the outside. But right now I want to do it kinda right. Now, at first I was thinking I would replace this whole panel, because you know it's spot welded in here, and I got the panel. But now I'm thinking I might, because I don't want to just don't want to cut more of this panel right now, and I really don't need to, because all I can do is cut it like right here along the top and right here, and fix where the holes were, where I kind of patched it, but botched it. Anyway, I can do that, and just weld it in here. I mean, I'm not sure what I'll do yet right now. We'll see. Maybe I'll go higher. Yeah. I don't want to do it because it's easier to hammer and dolly it flat afterwards. Although I don't think I'll be able to do it. Do a good job of that, but it will be better. The less filler I have to use, the better. So yeah, that's it for now. For you it will be a couple seconds. For me it will be a whole day. So yeah. Alright, so this is where we at. I've cut out most of the outer skin. I mean, this is where my previous repairs were, and I just couldn't get the outer skin out of there. It was welded. I welded it to the inner skin here, there, and everywhere. I mean, you can see the bugger weld here, and I removed the flange here. It's supposed to be there. I'll have to rebuild that all as I go. You can see what I did here. I'm not proud of it, but at the same time, that's how everybody learns. You make mistakes, and you learn from them. I'm not gonna claim I'm good at body work now, but I'm better than I was back then. And I have better equipment. Anyways, so this is where we're at. I will try to test fit the new inner piece. I'll have to cut some bits of it and so it fits, and then I'll probably start fixing the inner part. But this is probably be this will be probably the end of this video because I don't have time to work on it this month anymore. I wanted to have this side done this month. For this video I wanted to have the inside, all of this fixed, and the outside at least tack welded or screwed into place, so I know where everything is at and be ready to weld it. But that didn't happen. Well, real life happens, and yeah, that's that. So you can see there's another project that needs to be done before the end of the month, and there will be a video on it. It's a pedal car. Well, I found it in a scrap yard. It's just a push cart, on go-karts, somebody built. But it needs a lot of work, and I want to turn it into a pedal car because my brother's son is gonna be 3 years old next month, early next month, so I need to get on that and finish it. And I guess that's that. And there's one more interesting thing. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. There's a crease, where it was hit. There's somebody beating it, tried to beat it from the inside, which didn't work. Anyways, what I'll do next, as I said, I will do some more cutting and try to drill these spot welds, which I'll show you the tool I made for drilling those, just a drill bit, and yeah, so I'll show you that right now. So these are my drill bits for drilling spot welds. Just took an old drill bit and sharpen it so it looks a bit like this. This is not a good example. They are both dull. It needs to be resharpened, but the point is you got this little sharp bit in the middle that sort of drills the little pilot hole, and then you have the reverse, pretty much a reverse of a regular drill bit. The point is to sharpen it so the outside is the highest, the middle is the highest point, but the outside is the second highest point, and get it to so where it's pretty much same on both sides. It's not easy. I usually do it by hand in with a grinder, just with cutting disc on my grinder, and it's not safe by any means. I mean, if you slip, you lose your fingers, but it works pretty well. You can sharpen it easily. So that's that. This one, I mean, it still cuts. You can see it's made out of old broken 8mm drill bit that just sharpened like this, and it actually works pretty well for what it is. It's cheap, and I'll make a video about it, how to make it. You can just grind it in. I'll make a video sometime soon. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and that's probably it for this episode of Rust and Fiat. A little disappointed. Oh yeah, one more thing. I spent about, I don't know, 2 hours to make this inner piece fit the outer piece, because it was actually smaller. Well, no, it wasn't smaller, it was pretty much same size as the outer, so I had to shrink the outer edge, and yeah, and this end it was ending, I mean, about right here. As you can see, the edge where it was folded completely wrong. And it's still not perfect. I mean, you can see it's not pushed in right now, but this is probably the final fit for now. I will try to work on it more as I get close to welding it on a car. But you see, this still needs to go inside. The curve in the panel is still not perfect, but right now it fits where I'm kind of happy with it. I'm not really happy, but it's better than it was. So yeah, you could make them fit the way they were, but it would not be fun. I will make a video on as I do the other side. I hope I will have more time to do that. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time. Bye.